Guys, it's Yolantha from homeschoolcreations.net, and I wanted to share with you my new 2019-2020 yearly planner. I just printed off, if you can see here, this is about how thick it is, to give you an idea. This is not all the way through 2020, believe it or not. This only goes through about January, the end of January 2020, or yes, January 2020. But I did start planning in September, and if you'll look in the planner when you get the download, this download actually goes from September 2018 all the way through December 2020. So I had the planner coil bound at Staples, cost around $5, but I printed it off at home, and it printed off because we have a printer that prints edge to edge. It went all the way to the edge. So just to give you a quick little idea, I did a little, it's a heavier weight paper that I got from Costco. So I just wanted to give you a quick little walkthrough of my planner so you can get an idea of what it is. This is one of the additional covers that comes on the bonus page that you can, there's a download at the back of the planner on the last page, and it has the password, and you can download additional pages, and this is one of them. But it includes, I printed off a calendar to put on mine, and the great thing about this is, that I love about it, is that you can print it off however you want to. So if you want to reorganize the pages in a way that makes more sense for you, do it. This is just the way that I've done it for myself. So printed off this page here, and then I go straight into my planning. So there are several different features of the planner that I love. This is a month at a glance that I have for each month of the year, and I rotate through colors. So you're going to see a couple different colors focused on in here. You're going to see red, you're going to see yellow, green, and blue. And those are the four colors that kind of rotate through each month. Each month has a little quote from a book that I've liked recently, or just different quotes that I've written down. And then I write down, I kind of go through the month at a glance, write down all the things that I know are coming, and make little notes to myself of things that we have to do. And then for a week at a glance, just to kind of give you an idea, this is my planning for the upcoming week here. I changed this page a little bit here this year. I added a shopping list because sometimes my brain just needs to write things down like this and I forget otherwise. But it also has a shopping list. It has a to-do for the week. It has places I need to call, and then goals. And then these are like just my overall goals for the week. And then a little area to write down things to remember. And just so you know, like kind of when this isn't like a hey, remember to pick up or whatever, although it can be. That's what I use it for, is to remember little things that have happened over the course of the week. And for me, like this last week, it was that Caleb read independently 3 times by himself, and he had full comprehension. And so for us, that was a big milestone. So I kind of put like those little milestones and special things that have happened with the kids there. So planner, each planner is a week from Sunday all the way down through Saturday, and has plenty of room to write things down. And then I also have room to write 3 things that I'd like to accomplish daily. So go through and do weeks like that. And what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to kind of flip to the end and show you a few things that I'm really excited about. Have a special days tracker. Obviously I just got this printed off, so I haven't had a chance to fill it out yet, but I'll put down anniversaries, birthdays, things like that here. Project tracker, where I can write down things like cleaning out my pantry and breaking it down into the steps that I need to do it, or painting the schoolroom. I have several of these pages in here because what I do is I'm going to be pulling them into my next planner when I print off the next year and stuff, and when I move some of this stuff over to the next year, I'll put all these in there as well. Names and addresses, that way I don't have to print it off again. Password tracker. I have books to read because I love to read books, so I'm always writing down names of books and things like that, so I have quite a few extra pages for that in here. One of the new things that I have this year is, sorry, moving my pens out of the way, is a routine and schedule. So I was kind of trying to figure out, I just want to give you a little idea of what this is. I started blocking out. This is my kind of daily, the stuff that I'm responsible for, that I'm filling in and blocking off things, just so I kind of have a mental idea of where and how my day is laid out. And up at the top of these, I haven't finished this one yet, sorry, I'm still working on it and I forgot my pencil. You're going to see there's a little color key where you can add in different things, like say green is for eating, blue is for sleeping or rest, Yellow is for work. Red is for school, things like that, where you could color code it if you want to. I also have one that does not have a color key. If you could care less about color coding things, then go for that and take the color key off it. But I also printed off a one of these rainbow colored ones, the full color ones, and what I'm going to be using these for is for the kids, because the kids stuff, like I mentioned before, this is more my daily schedule and what I do, like what I'm responsible for. But the kids have other things going on, like they have drama practice, they have swim team, they have things like that. So that is the stuff that's going to be going on this planner here. And I do have in mind, I did print off multiple, I have 3 pages of weekly routines and schedules, and here's why. Because if you're anything like me, your routine and your schedule changes quite frequently. Mine actually will be changing, like once we transition over to spring, things are going to change because Loriana's going to have different classes, McKenna might not have drama, swim practices could change, things like that. So I printed enough so that I could have one for fall, spring, summer, and then again kind of like start planning ahead for the future. So I did kind of the same thing with the kids, just so that I have an idea of their overall schedule and things as well too. Printed off extras because I'd rather have an extra and be able to take it out if I don't need it. And then I have lots of note pages that I added at the end, so that way I can do whatever I want to with these. I can, I can transition it however I want to. One thing that I will tell you that I love are these Pilot friction pens. These are the thinner tips, the 0.5, 0.05 or whatever, but they're erasable. And I absolutely love these. So it's just a really simple, look here, they're retractable pens, so come down like this, but then you can write on the paper and then it all just erases. So it's kind of like the beauty of having a pencil, but then if you like to be able to put things in color and write in pen, which I kind of like the permeability of pen a little bit more rather than pencil, so these pens are like a godsend. I absolutely love them, and plus they come in rainbow colors, so even better. But that was just a really quick little tour of this. Again, this planner goes from September 2018 all the way through December of 2020, and you can print off as much, as little as you like. There's a whole bonus page section, and if there are additional pages that you would like to see added, feel free to email me at homeschoolcreations@gmail.com and let me know what you'd like me to add, and I'm more than happy to add that for you. Thanks so much, and visit me at homeschoolcreations.net.